What's up, everybody? Welcome into our midday check. I'm going to say it again. This is our midday check, not the vibe room. So we want you to be very, very mindful of this. Y'all, we getting started just a few minutes late, but it's nothing stopping us from being great. Let's go. Everybody in the room, I need you to just tap and share. Get folks out here knowing that we're having these conversations today. If I notice that you're in this room and you're only here to pick up people and you're not respecting the room and the conversations that are happening in this room, we're going to have to put you out. I definitely consider this a safe space for all. We're going to have some very tough conversations, but it's within those tough conversations that you realize the changes that you need to make to be the best version of yourself. So Keb, you're in here grabbing people. I will put you out of here. Moderators, I need you 100% on top of it. If they are picking up people and they're not respecting the space, I need you to get them out of here. And Dea, you are in here all the time. Hey, mama, love you too. My mother, Cynthia Davis, is in the room. For everybody that's in this room, we're going to go back to the basics today. So if you're ready to go back to the foundational way of thinking and the foundational way of doing things, let's get back to the basics. Today, good fella, moderator, Shin, I need you on it, babe. I need you on it. I need you on it. I need you on it. If they are in here just picking up people, get them out of here. Get them out of here. This is a room for building community, but it's not for people. I'm going to get you out myself. Don't come in here and violate the space like that. If you're in here solely to make friends, you will get out. Okay? I'm very, very, very sensitive about this space. All right. We usually have a boost of people that come in. They usually come in as spammers. I don't have time for that today. Get them out of here. There's no conversations. Get them out. If you see that they're just picking up people and they're not involved in the conversation, get them out of here. All right. Let's move on. Today, y'all, we're going back to the basics. Today, we're going to talk about remembering your why. What is your purpose? Everybody in this room, if you're under the sound of my voice and you can hear me talking to you, that means that you have purpose. That means that everything that happened in your life, Jen, I see you, baby. Make sure you take care of these folks in the room, okay? Thank you so much for being here, Jen. Thank you so much, Shan, for being here. Everybody in this room, you could have given up. You could have said, life is too hard for me and I don't want to do this anymore. But if you can hear my voice today, that means that you chose to keep fighting. So today, we're going back to the basics, and I want to know what your why is. What keeps you fighting every day? What keeps you pushing every day? What keeps you motivated every day? What keeps you really like, I want to be the best? What keeps you coming in Ronnie B's lives? Because some of y'all are in this live every single day. Every single day. Every day, faithfully, you're in these lives. Tell me what your why is. What keeps you here? Cassandra says my babies. Danielle says my children. Knowledge says my grandchildren. Let's keep it going. Yo-Yo says me. Yes. Ashley says my voice is calm, and I appreciate that. I tend to think I'm loud. But Voice says my son. Zion said it's my first time. Great. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Jen says knowing that I have a purpose. Gabby says my family. Malika says knowing that it gets better. We all have different drives and motivations. And sometimes, y'all, we get so caught up on everything else that's happening in life that we forget our why. We forget that you have a purpose. Yes, life hurts sometimes. Yes, situations cause us to feel like we want to give up. Yes, things get hard. Yes, we go through challenges. Yes, you'll take 2 steps forward and you go 5 steps backwards. Yes, it gets tight. Yes, it feels like I don't know what I'm doing here. But at the end of the day, if you are still breathing, if you are looking at this live right now, you have purpose. So today, we're going to spend time identifying what that purpose is. I saw you, Ashley. I saw you when you said, I don't feel like I have purpose anymore. And Dea says, I want to be better. Cassandra, I appreciate you so much for your positive words. Oh, hey, girl, listen, that's what we doing. Thank y'all for unblocking my mama. Who blocked my mama? Come on now. Don't block my mama. She gave birth to me. She gave birth to me. All right. So everybody in the room, let's talk. For those who struggle with finding their purpose, we're going to talk about that today. For those that know your purpose, we're going to talk about that. So I want to talk to first the people who know what they are here for. Tell me, what are you here for? What is your purpose? It's okay, Shan. Block my mama, man. All right. Tell me what your purpose is right now. If you know what your purpose is, don't say just to be successful. What is your actual purpose? I am here. I'll give you an example. Me, Ronnie B, I am here to help people heal through their life struggles. Because guess what? When I was going through my life struggles, I didn't have that support. But somehow, me in my life and through my experiences, literally helped people to heal. I don't know how it happened. I just know that it's a part of my destiny. I know that it's a part of my life. And so I need to know today what your purpose is. I need you to push deep. Because sometimes the weight of the world gets us to forget our why. And when we forget our why and our purpose, we lose track of our direction. And when we lose track of our direction, guess what? We going right when we supposed to be left, and we making decisions for over here when we supposed to be over here. And we're all discombobulated, and it roots back to not knowing or forgetting your purpose. What are you here for? The rabbit hole says, I am a healer and a protector. Perfect. Ashley says, not sure of my purpose just yet. I'm going to help y'all. But I want to talk to the people real quick who know their purpose. And I need y'all to tap and share, y'all. Come on. You're getting the knowledge. Tap and share. Let's get more people out here. Let's get more people. It's billions of people on TikTok. It's no excuse why we got 48 people in the room. Except for the fact that the people that are in the room are so busy taking care of themselves that they're not willing to help others get this message too. Do you know somebody's going to take their life today? Do you know somebody's going to end their life today because they don't have a purpose? Get them in this room. Hear my heart and my passion. The least that you can do is tap the screen and share it out, not just for yourself, but for the people that's going to end it all today because they don't have another choice. Get them in here. It's inexcusable. We can share all kinds of drama. If I was in here cussing people out, y'all would share that left and right. Oh, look at Ronnie B. Ronnie B out of character. Look at Ronnie B. But when we talking about stuff that's going to keep people around to see tomorrow, it is no excuse why we not sharing it out. None. Because if we be real about it, some of y'all came in here because somebody shared a live to you. And that's how you got connected. Let's go. It's fair game today. It's fair game. Not another day where we'll be selfish and maintain just our own self. No, we're going to help the community heal. Just like we go into the vibe room and we heal and we get connected as a whole community. We're going to get connected today as a community. I need you to help me connect to this community today because somebody is not going to see tomorrow because this message missed them. And you could be the very connection piece for how they get the message. You got to think about it. It's not all about you. It's about how you help impart into other people. Let's go. So today, I want to talk to two different people. I want to talk to the people who know their why, and I want to talk to people who still trying to struggle and find their purpose in life. Your purpose is not just to be in this live, but because you're in this live, I need you to know that you have a purpose. You're not just here because the universe had no other choice but to just bring you to life and now you're just floating along. Absolutely not. There is so much to the world that you have to offer. And today we're going to help you find it. Why? Because too many people are leaving very early in life because the one thing that they needed to know, which was their purpose, they were not connected to. I need you to know that today you will discover your purpose. But guess what? You got to do the work. And understand that whatever your purpose is, baby, whatever your purpose is, you got to live it first before you pass it out. That's deep. What do you mean? Ronnie? Whatever your purpose is, you have to live that thing out. Y'all, I had to go through trauma in order to help people overcome trauma. I can't just sit at home and be like, if you want to be a clothing designer, you got to try your own clothes on first. If you want to be a singer, you got to sing in your own house first. You have to live out whatever your purpose is first before you pass it to the world. Before you pass it to the world. And why are we talking about this today? How does this connect to mental health? When we lose our why, I'm telling y'all, when we lose our purpose, when we allow people to come into our lives and shake the fact that we have a purpose, we literally miss out on all the things that we need to do for ourselves to not only help ourselves, but our family, to not only help our family, but our community, to not only help our community, but the rest of the world that we come in contact with. You come in contact with hundreds of people every day. If you're not fulfilling your purpose within you first, there's no way you can pass that to other people. And for those who feel like, well, I can make other people happy and I ain't got to worry about bringing myself happiness, you're living in an untruthful world. Let's go. All right. So for those who say, do me a favor, raise your hand. Can I do a poll? All right. Poll real quick. If it allows me to. It won't let me. Okay. I can't do a poll. But by show of hands, how many of you all in this room do not know your purpose? How many in this room do not know? You have no clue as to what you're here for. Let's just, by show of hands. How many of you in here feel like, I don't know what I'm here for? Yeah, I have a business. Yeah, I have a family. Yeah, I'm a mom. Yeah, I'm a cousin. Yeah, I'm a sister. Yeah, I'm a daughter. But I don't know my purpose. Raise your hand. I want you to own that today. Own it. It's a lot of people in here that's saying, I don't know what my purpose is. Perfect. So today, I'm going to challenge you. Oh, Jen, thank you. Do you know your purpose? Yay or nay? I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, for that. Everybody in this room that says they don't know what their purpose is, I want to talk to you for a second. And I don't want you, the people that say, I know my purpose. I don't want you to miss this conversation because every now and then you're going to forget. So I'm going to give you tools today that's going to help you remember in moments where you forget. Number one, I want to ask you a question. What are you passionate about? Everybody in this room has a passion. Whether it's, well, I don't want to share what my passion is. Your passion could be animation. Your passion could be sewing. Your passion could be singing. Your passion could be literally helping people to get to a better state. Whatever that passion is, I want you to name it. Dulce says helping others. Madam says creating, helping people. Okay, let's go. What is your passion? What is your passion? It was way more hands than the people in the room. Her Melody, if you say you don't have passion, let me hold you accountable right quick. Her Melody says, I don't have passion. If you feel like you don't have a passion about anything, that means that you are spending way too much time on other things and not enough time on yourself. Because if you sit within yourself for just a few moments, you will recognize what you're passionate and what you're not passionate about. You have to take time out for yourself. I'm holding you accountable today. So because the people that come in here and say, I don't have passion, it's because you're not putting time into yourself. It is because everything around you has taken precedence over who you are. And that's where we go left. My bad. Left is that way. Real talk. So her Melody, tomorrow, or by the end of the week, I need you to come back in this room and I need you to say, wait a minute, I took 30. All it takes is 30 minutes a day to just sit with yourself. Look at all these people's passion. We're going to talk about how to get there, but I want you to name it first. When I first started, I was reflecting before I got on this live today. I was reflecting before I got on this live. And literally, I remember, y'all, in 2005, I'm going back into the archives. For some of y'all, I might be young, whatever. But I remember in 2005, I took my very first public speaking class in college at Virginia Union University in Richmond, Virginia. I never forget. I took my first public speaking class, not knowing that something over 15 years later, I would be public speaking on a platform where thousands and hundreds and millions of people may see me. I didn't know that. But it was in that moment I took my first public speaking class that I realized that I wanted to speak positive thoughts to people. Now catch this. When I felt like I had that passion, what's up, TT? When I had that passion, let me tell you what happened. When I had that passion, when I was speaking in that public speaking class, every week I had to do a speech in front of like 25, 30 students. I remember I was broken. I was still dealing with generational curses. I was still dealing with the sexual trauma of my past. I was still dealing with things and avoiding things. I was a mess, but I knew my purpose. And what I began to do through that public speaking class was start spending time with myself, speaking. I took the public speaking out and I started privately speaking to myself. Same purpose, y'all. I start positively speaking into my own life, in my own company. And through that time, and after many, many different tough conversations with myself, we're here. We're here. Somewhere down the line, I started going to school for therapy. I got my bachelor's degree in psychology. I got my master's in marriage and family therapy. And guess what? Now I'm geared to pursue my doctorates. And it was in that moment. So I'm telling you all, and I'm using me as an example to tell you that whatever your purpose is, it doesn't matter if you're not in a mental space to fulfill that purpose right now. It doesn't matter. All you need to do is connect to the purpose. Connect to it. That's all I need you to do today. Remember your why, because your why is going to keep you fighting when you want to give up. Your why is going to keep you from cussing somebody out that's getting on your nerves. Your why is going to keep you from giving up on your children. Your why is going to keep you from giving up on your marriage. Your why is going to keep you from literally, y'all, giving up on yourself. It's going to keep you from giving up on yourself. Man, I'm telling you, when you remember your why, you can face adversity and still stand. You can still stand. You can still stand. You can still stand. You can still stand. When people come at you, be like, you ain't nothing. You just like your daddy. You just like your mama. You literally ain't going nowhere. They can say anything negative to you, baby. They can say whatever they want to try to kill your spirit. But when you have the why embedded in your spirit, it'll never break. It'll never break. Some of us are breaking right now because the why is in our thoughts. It's not in our spirit yet. You got to connect to that thing. How do you connect to it? Spend time investing in your why. Spend time investing in your why. When I was a kid, y'all would not believe this, y'all. When I was a kid, I did not talk. My mama might be in here. If she's still in here, I don't know if she left. But my mama literally would tell y'all I'm her odd child. I never talked. I talked to myself. I spent time by myself by choice. I didn't like people. I didn't want to be around people. I didn't. And I didn't realize that was my life being groomed for where I am right now. Everything about where you have been. Listen, let me tell y'all something about trials and tribulation. Let me tell you something about adversity and pain. Let me tell you something about when people come up against you. Those things are stepping stones to get you to your why. But what tends to happen is we allow those things to become stepping stones to get us to our give up. You can't let it make you give up. You have to let it push your why. Hey, Shan, can you unblock Tahisha? She comes in here a lot. And she may have said the wrong thing, but can you unblock it? Thank you. No, can you unmute her? My mama's in here. There she goes. Cynthia Davis, 8412. My mama will tell you, I did not talk. She said, this is my odd child. I didn't talk. I was very odd. I was very weird. I played by myself. But the facts of the matter is that was my life being groomed for me to be right where I am. You cannot give up on your why. Y'all, I talked to Angie, the real Angie. She should be in here. And I asked Angie, y'all, she's a fellow life coach too. She's a fellow life coach. And a master life coach, actually. And I talked to her. I said, Angie, what should I say? Because I always give credit to where credit is due. I said, Angie, what should I talk about? She said, make sure you let the people know. Tay, what's up, man? What's up, Tay? Angie said, make sure you let the people know to remember their why. Tay, I appreciate that, love. When you remember your why, you won't get distracted when people talk cash money crap about you. Let them talk. All I need you to do is keep pushing into what makes you tick. What makes you wake up every day and say, I am going to be better. So for those that said, I don't know my why, we already here. Let's talk about it. The why comes when you spend time with yourself and you acknowledge what you're passionate about. I don't care if you're passionate about coffee. Go and invest in a job at Starbucks. Baby, become the best barista that you can. I don't care what your passion is. If your passion is helping people, then guess what? Start posting TikToks. Y'all on TikTok a lot anyway. Start posting TikToks to give people wisdom nuggets every day. Start doing something to produce that passion. But don't forget, you got to invest in it first. Because if you don't invest in your passion first, you will become somebody who is a talker and not a doer. You will become somebody that's telling you everything that you need to do right, but you're not living anything right. You have to become the passion that you feel about what you feel it for. If you're passionate about baby clothes, go on and Google how you can start a clothing line for babies online. Design your own stuff. Get you a Cricut. Make your own stuff. Forget about what people have said to you. Forget about what has happened to you. Forget about all of that stuff for just a minute and remember your why. Oh, Kit Kat, tell your son I said, hold positive vibes. Love it. I'm telling you. What's up, J-Rod? I'm telling you right now, your passion is what's going to keep you in the game when you really should be giving up. Life would tell you to give up, but you'll be like, Y'all, what keeps me on these lives is y'all's energy. There are times and days that I have wanted to give up, but I have to remember my why. I have to remember, y'all, it took hard blood, sweat, and tears to get my license, my master's, my bachelor's, my gear to get my doctorates, all of these things. It took years to get that, and you cannot forget your why. When you forget your why, you'll let any and everything distract you. Even the knucklehead that you know ain't good for you, but you still entertaining it because you have forgotten your why. Because if you remembered your why, you'd be like, this ain't even good for me no more. You'll be able to set boundaries. Wait a minute, this is interfering with my why. I can't. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. What time is it? I'm losing track of time, y'all. I just get so excited. All right, let me calm it down. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. All right. So everybody in the room, for those that say, I don't know what my why is, I guarantee you, starting today, take 30 minutes a day to yourself. And you'll start paying attention to the passions. Take your eyes off of everybody else and look at yourself. Whatever that passion is, do it. Invest in it. Absolutely, Malaysia. Somebody asked me the other day, Ronnie, do you have a therapist? It's not because I don't need a therapist, but I have learned, y'all, one of my mottos is I want to teach people how to be their own therapist. Y'all, I could sit in my living room by myself and be like, wait a minute, what do I feel? Okay, why do I feel this? And I'll talk out loud to myself. Okay, well, I feel like this because da-da-da-da. Oh, okay, well, since I know I feel about this, let me figure out okay, this is what I'm going to do about it because I don't want to feel like this anymore. I literally will step through the process of my life. You have to be able to manage that. Therapy, coaching, whatever else that comes your way, all of that is there. It all comes. All of that comes through you being able to say, wait a minute, I need the support. I need the help. I need that. And when you get it, don't rely on it. Don't rely on it forever. Learn the tools and keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Y'all, this morning, I'm giving y'all all these examples about me because that's all I have to reference. This morning, I was like, I'm kind of feeling low vibration. It's raining outside. I don't really feel like doing that. I don't want to shower. I just want to chill until my first session. And something in me said, you need to get up because you know, if you don't shower, if you don't get your coffee, if you don't do the things that you need to do, rabbit hole, have a blessed day too. If you don't do the things that you need to do, guess what's going to happen? guess what's going to happen? You are going to stay in a rut. Do the things that you know you need to do to get you to a higher elevation so that you can connect to your why for the day and fulfill the purposes that you have to fulfill. You are not just here to live and to die. You're not. What's up, Tanisha? You're not just here to live and die. You are here to do something. And whatever that something is, I need you to pump it out of your blood. I need it to be pumping out of you so hard that I can literally walk up to you and push you and you won't move because you said, this is my why. I know somebody just said in their mind, you come up here and push me, I'm going to punch you in your face. Yeah, because we get distracted. That's a person that gets distracted by people that come in and try to purposefully remove you from your why. Tay said, let me get my behind off the couch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I just saw your reel before I got on and you dancing. Hey, right? We got to get up. We got to move. Kamisha says, I have no drive. I don't know why, though. Sometimes you need to shift out of your environment. If you're not productive in your house, go somewhere else and be productive. Go to the library. Go somewhere else that's going to put you in an environment where you have no other choice but to be productive. Sometimes you have got to take control over your mind and the emotions that come up in your mind that distract you from what you need to do and push. King Didi, what's up? What's up, King? We got to push. 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 You're not here to give up. I'm just saying. I'm off today. This is my productivity day. Watching this, I needed it. That's vibes. That's so. And y'all, I'm not keen of excuses. Body flow with the confetti. We're celebrating today. We're celebrating people pushing into their destiny. We're celebrating people pushing into, look, Lakita, don't try, just do. Nike said just do it, and it's real. It's real. I don't even wear Nike. Y'all know I love Adidas. I love the 3 stripes. I love Puma. I love whatever whatever that is. But I'm tenacious. Subscribe, baby. Thank you for resubscribing. James Earl said, I preach a sermon on push. Perfect. Perfect. Share it out to the TikTok platform. Let people know how to push. Good, Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Kit Kat is doing better, y'all. Provision. Just subscribed again. Resubscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Listen, this is powerful. This is our midday check to help us get it together. If you are struggling, y'all, come in here, get what you need, and apply it. It's not just hearing what you need. It's applying it out loud. Provision, I appreciate you for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, when we do our VIP room, we got a story of a lifetime. It's only for the VIP, though. It has got to stay in the VIP. Okay? All right, y'all. We are 12:37 in. I want to talk to you. Let's go ahead and get all the excuses out of the way. So everybody, right now, dump out all your excuses in the chat. What is stopping you? I'm not even going to look. I want you to dump it for yourself because I ain't big on excuses. I ain't big on excuses, but everybody, I need you to cleanse out your soul right now. What is your excuse for not doing what you need to do? Go ahead and dump it out in the chat. I'm going to walk away. What's your excuse? Come on. What's your excuses? Come on. Excuses. Get them out. Get them out so that we don't have to deal with them no more. Francisco, the topic is remembering your why. All right, remember, for every excuse, because I'm not paying attention to them. I don't like to get caught up on it. Let me see if I can move my comments. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I can move my comments out the way real quick. All right. For everybody that's giving an excuse, now I need you to create a solution for that very excuse that you have. That is how you overcome, y'all. I give y'all the tools every day. Every day. What is your excuse? What is your excuse? And now, what are you going to do to counteract that excuse? So if your excuse is, okay, Provision, I'm going to use you for an example. If your excuse is procrastination, then that means somewhere deep down inside, you got to set timers and you have to push yourself when that timer goes off to make it happen. If your money or lack thereof is an excuse, then we need to figure out how we can make the money needed or how we can rebudget the money that we have so that we can get it done. Because I guarantee you this, and I'm not talking to anybody in here in particular, but I'm telling you this, and I learned this myself. I just started meal prepping this week. I looked at my account. I have spent nearly $200 in the last 2 weeks on food. What? We do it all the time. Especially you Door Dashers and you Uber Eaters. If you're not careful, you will spend more in food than you do in your vision. Get you a pack of oodles. No, don't do the oodles and noodles. If you have to do it, at the end of the day. But for real, get you some spaghetti. That's some cans of sauce and some noodles and some doggone meat. And make you a meal for the next 3 days and watch you save the money that you need to push your vision. I'm telling you, there is no excuse. I'm telling y'all right now, I eat noodles. Now, I eat them by choice. I love noodles. It gives me the little salt I need every day. I'm telling you right now, there are options. When you get the excuses out, thank you, Swim. Swim said that yesterday too. Do a weekly menu. This week, my meal prep is egg noodle stroganoff. And I'm going to eat it until it's empty. Why? Because I paid $10 for that meal that has saved me now $190 that I would have spent in the last week or two. Come on. Come on. Shift your focus. The excuses that we have sometimes cripple us when they don't have to. If your excuse is I'm a full-time mom, all I know is being a mom and having kids, then we need to let me tell you something about children. Children function on a schedule. If you want your kids to be self-sufficient, whether they're young or old, you have to put them on a schedule. A schedule. That means it's more work for you, but in the end, it'll be less work because they'll know exactly what to do at the times it is. We can't use having kids as an excuse. Schedule them. Schedule. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and watch this show for an hour. And then after this show, we're gonna get in the tub. After we get out the tub, we're gonna go ahead and get prepared for bed. We're gonna read a book and we're gonna go to bed. And I'm saying this not as a parent. I'm an auntie, but I'm not a parent. But I know in working with children that schedules is so important. Structure is so important for children to develop the most accurately. We are all over the place as parents, and we want to blame our children for them being all over the place. No, they're all over the place because you're all over the place. Let's deal with the truth. The way they act in public is the way they act at home. We're not going to blame these kids. I'm going to look at the parents. Let's talk about it. Thick girls, absolutely. You can involve your children in your vision. Real talk. We got to deal with our mess. Our excuses. Well, I just don't feel like, I'm just too tired. I am just too tired. Go to bed early. Take you some melatonin and get you some sleep early. Absolutely, Lip Tease. Thank you so much for that. Putting your child in martial arts or some type of extracurricular activity, especially like young men for football or baseball, it teaches them structure. It teaches them self-control. It teaches them how to time and do things correctly. We cannot be lazy parents and blame them for us not getting our goals done. No, you being too tired, go to bed early. Well, I just can't stop watching TV. Turn it off. Sometimes we are the only people keeping us from our why. It's facts. I just say it differently. Sometimes we are the ones stopping our whys. Then we get mad at everybody else for not putting their energy into us when at the end of the day, we are ignoring us and we're not putting the energy in us. I'm going to tell you right now, and I say this all the time, the energy that you put out is what you will get. If you overcompensate, you're going to get rejection. Because overcompensating is not healthy. Overcompensating is a way to put things out in order to avoid the things within. You're going to get the rejection. Because honestly, we overcompensate to not be rejected. But when we overcompensate, we end up getting rejected. So the very thing that you're avoiding happening is going to happen. It's going to. And if you haven't lived it, you're going to live it. Lakita says, I was honest about it. Me. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do, y'all? Ooh, Shin, you said something deep. Shin said parents will try to live through their kids. Live for you and teach your children to live for them. Yes. Yes. So let's go through it again. What's your excuses again? Come on. What's your excuses? What's your excuses from keeping you from your why? What's up, Bryson? What's your excuses from keeping you from your why? Kamisha, don't try to do it. Tell yourself. Y'all, y'all know the authority that we have over other people when we go off on them for not loving us the way we need to love. Let's go there right quick. Think about the last person you cursed out. I want to talk to that person. I want to talk to you, that angry version of you. The authority that you have sometimes in telling people off about themselves. I need you to transfer that authority to yourself and tell yourself to get up in the morning. No, we getting up this morning. We going to get dressed and we going to go to Starbucks. We going to get our coffee and we going to sit it down and we going to write this book. Tell yourself off. Tell yourself off. But I'm just so mad at Tell yourself off the way you tell other people off for not loving you. Because the reality of it is they doing to you what you doing to you. So if you're going to tell them off, tell yourself off. Get up. There are some days, y'all would not believe it. I wish there was like a camera to tell y'all how I live my life every day. Literally. Malaysia, I'm not fooling with you today. Literally, y'all. I'll be like, all right, Ronnie, get up. Come on. We got to get these dogs out. They're up here now. We got to get these dogs out. We got to feed them. I got to do all these routines before the top of the day. If I miss one routine, it doesn't knock me off from my day. It just makes it harder for me to get through the day. But literally, time yourself. If you know you late to work every day, get up 30 minutes early and challenge yourself to get up. That is the only way that you're going to trust yourself in knowing that you can actually follow through with something is by doing it. I noticed when I said, absolutely, Jen. Absolutely. Your why could be yourself. But if you're not investing in yourself, how can your why be yourself? Absolutely. If it ain't bread, don't make sense. Absolutely. Self-awareness. Real talk. Get out of your comfort zone. It ain't going to be comfortable. It ain't going to be comfortable. But guess what? It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it because your why is going to give you the boost that you need to focus on you. And then the right people will connect to you. You ain't got to worry about finding a husband or a wife. You ain't got to be posting all these videos, doing all that for a husband or a wife. The right people is going to connect to you. If they connected only because of how you look in your body, baby, they not for you. They only connected temporarily. And I know somebody going to laugh at that, but I'm being dead serious. I'm being serious. How many times you go down your timeline and people and naked and carrying on? If that's your prerogative, baby. But your sex and your body ain't going to sell your destiny. It ain't. It's going to get you temporary results that's going to keep you distracted from getting to where you really need to be. I don't want somebody to love me right now how I look. I want somebody to love me if I was in a fire and had 30-degree burns and I ain't had no hair because my hair was singed off by the fire. I want to know that people still love me because of who I am on the inside regardless of how I look. Period. That's who I am. I don't know about you. Tanasia, I'm not fooling with you. That's why I don't dance and stuff. I will dance a little bit on TikTok, but I really don't do a whole lot. I don't do a lot. And to people who did it, that's to each his own. I'm not knocking people for doing that. But if you're doing that for the sole intention of getting the attention that you feel like you deserve, then you're selling yourself short. And a lot of times we sell ourselves short because we forget our why. We forget it. All right. So anybody got any questions? Let's wrap it up. Anybody got any questions? Absolutely thick girls. But let's not just pray that every bit of fear that has held us back, we'll walk in our purpose in 2023. We can walk in it today. Let's not wait till 2023. That's what happens. We get to these new years. And we get to let me get these resolutions together. I got to get my New Year's resolutions. And guess what? By the third, the resolution is out the window and you still back into your old pattern. If it ain't bread, it don't make sense. How long have you done life coaching? God, I've been a life coach for years. But literally, I was like this before I became a life coach and a therapist, honestly, because I'm a licensed professional therapist too. I just don't look like one. And I love that. I love when people see me, they don't look at a therapist. They just see somebody with tattoos and a masculine looking woman. And I love that. I like when people judge me. Why? Because it teaches me, even in the judgment, that my why is still on purpose, because I'm not for everybody. All right. Why put off tomorrow what you could do today? Absolutely. Why families start acting funny around the holidays? Listen, they start acting funny, then you start changing. You change your expectation. Jerron, if they acted funny, shift your expectation. Because maybe you expecting them to do different. Maybe you are expecting them to be different. It's all in your expectation, baby. I'm just saying. All right. I ain't seen nobody. Oh, that was your question, Jerron. Okay. Ronnie B is for all of us, period. I am for all of y'all's healing. Because everybody don't want to do work. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's her stating she knows she's not for everybody. Wow. Listen, I'm not. There are some people that I work with in therapy that say, I can't. And it's okay. But if I forgot my why, I would let people who reject me pull me away from my why. No, we're going to get rejected in our whys. We're going to get rejected because you're not here for everybody. But you first need to be here for yourself. And if we would just shift our focus off of the external and move into the internal, stop trying to please everybody. Well, I don't want to do this because I don't want to upset this person. Well, I don't want to do this because I don't want to upset this person. Then, well, how about you do something to please yourself for once? Please yourself. Because making this person mad and making that person mad, let me tell you the facts. Somebody's going to get mad regardless of what you do. Someone is going to get mad regardless of what you do. So just do you. Absolutely. Because I'm telling y'all, and I told my village just the other day, once I get through these people with coaching, I'm gonna shut my link in my bio down, because people have shown me, out of 200 people that have reached out, people have shown me, more than 50% of people have not committed. So it tells me that people are interested in wasting time. I'm not interested in that. So the real people that want the connection, they'll figure out a way to get connected. But I'm telling you, we're not going to do this. We're not going to go back and forth. When people are not serious, I'm telling you right now, it's a waste of energy and time. And it throws off a good thing for people who really want the change. Period. I'm taking it down. I am. I love all of y'all, but I'm taking it down. If you in this live and you request, then I'll have my moderators write your name down and we'll figure out a way to get connected to you. But I'm not going to keep that link up in my bio. I'm telling you right now, I'm not. And I made that decision a week or two ago. I don't have the time and energy to waste on people who are playing with their own life. If you want to play with your life, play with your life. Come into these lives, play around, and go back into your own cycle. But for the people that really need this, it has really been a disservice, because people still email me like, hey, I ain't got, because I'm waiting on other people to reach out. So there's not an overload of people responding at the same time. It has literally become more of a headache than a support. It really has. It really has. To the point where I'm starting at the end of the list to show love to the people at the end of the list, to knock them out first. I'm telling you. As soon as I get through the people, I'm taking the link down. Period. Provision inbox me, because, yeah, you inbox me. Literally. And for those who I have that have not responded, I've sent you an email to say, look, you haven't signed the forms. You have to resubmit the paperwork. It's been that much of a stressor. We're going to do this a different way. Oh, Chantel, that's awesome. I love when people feel like that coming into the live is confirmation. It's confirmation. Yes, I do have help. Okay, I will announce this. I told y'all my best friend is a master level. She went through very, very expensive international life coaching segment. If y'all want to meet with Angie, you're more than welcome to do so. Just email me and specify that. My email is my name, Ronnie B is me, @gmail.com. Say, look, I can meet with Angie. That's fine. I mean, that's just what it is. If you have put in a request and you have signed the forms, that's just what it is. Anywho, let's go. I got to run. I got a 1 o'clock. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all of K-Therapy. Absolutely. I do. I appreciate all of you all today for being in this live. I need you to set a purpose to remember your why. Write your why down on your mirror. When you get up, whatever mirror you stand in, or whatever refrigerator you stand in front of during the day, whatever it is that you spend time in front of during the day, write your why down and remind yourself every day of your why so that you can stop letting other things distract you from your why. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you take care of each other, but most importantly, take care of yourself because you are the only version of yourself that you will ever get. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow at 12. And don't forget, the Vibe Room is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I love y'all. Take care.